Hi, everybody. So we are going to talk about the 4 different ways that you can do your interview with VIPKID. So the first way is to set up a one-on-one consultation, and basically you do it with one of the teachers that they have. So like one of their mentor teachers, they're like corporate mentor teachers, and they act as your student, and you do the interview. That's one way. Second way is you can do a recording, and you can literally do this right off of your phone, which is great if you don't have a laptop. You could also do it off an iPad. So the recording is a 10-minute recording of you teaching the lesson that they provide you. And we'll talk about how to successfully pass your lesson moving forward from that point. There is a third way, which is going to one of their in-person sessions here in your hometown. This one only it takes a long time because A, they have to be hosting an in-person training session in your hometown. B, then they want to sign you up with a different person to help you through the process, some stranger that you don't know. So it's not as personalized. I don't recommend that. I'll give you all the info you need. I got you. And then the fourth one is called a fast pass, which is also going to that one-on-one thing. And it again, that's a mess. So I recommend either the one-on-one with one of their corporate mentors or doing the recording. Personally, the recording is easiest because you can do it over and over and over again. And once you feel comfortable with one recording, you send it. Easy as that. It's approved within like 48 hours. You get a response in 48 hours. All right, so let's say you're going to do the recording. Here's a couple things that you're going to need. First off, you're going to need either your laptop with a webcam and headphones, or you're going to need your iPad with headphones. And I've heard recently you can use your cell phone. I'm not too sure how well that works. I would stick with the iPad or the laptop. So here is how it works. You are going to need headphones. Apple headphones work wonderfully because there's a microphone in them. So these work great. Or you can, get these Logitech ones. I got these at Walmart for $19. And second thing you're going to need, they're going to look for you to have two-dimensional props and three-dimensional props. Don't know what those are? I got you. Got you, fam. All right, so a two-dimensional prop is pretty easy. Ready? This is a two-dimensional prop. So you can literally use pictures of other people. You can use pictures from a magazine. I just did self-laminating paper on a popsicle stick. Ta-da, two-dimensional prop. So this is what a two-dimensional prop is. And then you obviously want one relevant to your lesson. And then a three-dimensional prop is something like microphone. It would be great if you had like a plush, because you can use a plush to like say some of the sentences. So a plush or a toy of some sort, win right there. On average, you probably want to have at least 3 two-dimensional props and 2 three-dimensional props. So I know it's a little backwards, but it's a good rule of thumb. The next thing you're going to need, and you can get this literally at Dollar Tree if you don't already have one, is a whiteboard. This is $1 at Dollar Tree. It is a whiteboard, and you can get a pack of markers. Easy. And then an eraser. Guess where? Dollar Tree. So that's another great thing to have, because here you can literally write out letters if you're teaching letters, because I know one of the lessons is teaching the letter P, so you can go P. It's backwards on here, but I promise on their portal it shows up the right way. P, P. So that's one way to do it. Keep in mind that in these interviews, they're going to be looking for you to use a secondary reward and their primary reward. Primary reward is going to be their stars. Each student in every class is supposed to receive 5 stars by the end of the class. So I use an old trophy, but you're like, oh, you get a star. A great way to do this is to balance them out. For example, let's say my first slide, I'm teaching a word, apple. And I go, apple. Apple. So you do that. I have an apple too. So that's important, making sure that you hold up your prop, point to it, apple. And if they get it right, then you say, oh, we can now draw a leaf. And you draw a leaf. So this is your first reward. Next slide. Let's say it's teaching the letter P. 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 And they do it right. Excellent. High five. And you do a high five with them. Third slide, this is where you reward them with a star. So let's say it's saying a color. Blue. Blue. Good job. You get a star. And then you give them the star. The stars are built into the program, so you won't see these in the interview part, but you will see them in a mock lesson. So and for your certification, if you pass your interview. So that's a good way to balance it out when you do your interview. Your first reward, which is a fun thing like draw a leaf, or, you get an ice cream cone, whatever you want to do. Second one, physical reward. High five. Good job. And your third one will be their star. So essentially these rewards work for them to build to get a star. Again, you want to hand out 5 stars in the class, but you also want to use your secondary reward, which is like draw a leaf, or, you get a circle, whatever you want to do, whatever tickles your fancy. Okay, you may have noticed that I use something called TPR. So TPR is also something they look for in your interview as well as your certifications. So I'm going to teach you a couple basic ones right now. First one. This signals to them that you want to hear them say what you said or hear their response. So doesn't matter what side, whichever side you want. I tend to flip during the classes. All right, so this is like listen, or I want to hear you. That's what this means. Okay, second is going to be this. So this here signals to them you want them to say something. Good job. All right, so our third one is good job. This is so important. They understand thumbs up, great job, high five, easy to understand, great to reward them physically. And your next one is literally easy things like up, up, down, down. Good job. So simple things like up and down, things you want to avoid, sign language. This was a big one for me. No sign language. Also in the Chinese culture, anything with do not, don't, or no is going to be an X. So nod your head. No. No. That way you're aware. So let's review. Listen. Say it. Good job. Up. Down. And no or do not. So those are some basic TPR things that they really look for. The last thing they look for is a smile. They want an engaging, fun, happy teacher. They don't want someone like this. Good job. You get a star, because this is not passing an interview. You need to be happy, smile, good work. You can be as crazy as you want. So those are things they look for in the teacher physically. The other thing that you need to remember is you need to have a solid colored shirt or jacket or something. I have a VIPKID jacket. So that's important too. On the teacher, they look for that. They don't need to see excessive jewelry. You can wear makeup. You can style your hair however you want. Just no distracting shirts. The other thing that they look for is a background. So this is actually a map from Dollar Tree. It's literally $1. You can get that. Or you can go as simple as I did is I had a poster board and I just typed up my name really big, and I printed off pictures of different colored crayons and I stuck them back there. And then I printed a picture of an apple and I stuck it on the poster board, and that was my background for my interview. That's another great thing to do. Easy as pie, doesn't cost you a whole lot of money. The goal is you don't want to spend a ton of money in this role because this is your other source of income, but it's great to just do little things here and there. Dollar Tree is like your best friend as an online teacher, just saying. So you're going to do your interview and you're going to teach the lessons. I know they've changed the lessons since I did mine, but if any of you are, you submit your basic info, it was approved, and then you're moving on to the interview process, give me a message and tell me what they're having you teach for your interview, and I will walk you through it. But I really hope that this video helps you with that, helps you give you that TPR, the different props that you're gonna need, as well as how to present yourself as a teacher. Oh, and one more thing. When you open up your video, it's important to always say, hello. Wait for them to respond. My name is Teacher, and if you have a sign, Teacher Rosalind. What's your name? It's nice to meet you. So you want to open it up fun, but be slow. You don't want to talk too fast because sometimes, who knows, maybe this is their first class and they've never had a teacher like you before. So you need to kind of build that rapport in the beginning. It's good to ask, how old are you? You don't want to ask too many questions at the beginning because you're going to eat up some of your class time. All right, now I hope this video has helped you out. I will see you all soon. Shoot me a message or a comment. I got you.